Stop looking at the number on the box. A 9.5-liter air fryer does not automatically give you 9.5 liters of useful cooking space. You can buy the biggest air fryer on the shelf and still overcrowd the food, restrict airflow, and end up with fries that are crisp in some places and soft in others. And here's where it gets expensive. 2 air fryers with almost the same capacity can give you a completely different cooking experience. So before you spend your money, I'm going to show you 7 mistakes that can make you buy the wrong air fryer. And I'm going to use the Ninja Max XL 9.5L as an example along the way, because it has several of the features that make these buying decisions interesting. And the last mistake is the one most people don't think about until the air fryer is already sitting on their counter. Mistake number 1, buying by liters instead of usable space. Here's the first trap. You see 9.5L on the box, and your brain immediately thinks, that's a lot of food. Not necessarily. Take the same amount of fries and spread them across the bottom of the basket. Now pile that same amount on top of itself. Same food, same temperature, same air fryer. But now the food is packed together, and the cooking conditions around each piece can change. That's when you can end up with food that's browned on the outside while pieces underneath are softer. So don't ask, how many liters does it hold? Ask, how much food can I actually spread out and cook properly? That's the difference between advertised capacity and usable cooking space. And this is one reason I wouldn't judge the Ninja Max XL simply by the 9.5L number. The more interesting question is how that capacity is configured. Mistake number 2, ignoring one cooking zone versus 2. This sounds like a small difference. It isn't. Imagine you're making chicken and fries. They may need different temperatures. They may need different cooking times. With one basket, you're working with one cooking zone. With 2 independent zones, you can cook them separately and use sync to coordinate the finish time. That's the real advantage of dual zone. Not simply more space. More control over the meal. And if you regularly cook a main dish and a side, that can matter more than another liter printed on the box. The Ninja's 2-zone design is therefore more important than the headline capacity alone. But here's where the comparison gets expensive. You see a different model number, and assume you're getting something dramatically better. Mistake number 3, trusting the model number. Here's the part nobody puts on the box. A different model number doesn't automatically mean you're getting a dramatically different cooking system. So if you're comparing similar Ninja dual zone models, don't let the model name make the decision for you. Check the capacity. Check the functions. Check the dimensions. Check what's included. Check the warranty. And then check the current price. Because the real question isn't, which model sounds better? It's, what am I actually getting for the extra money? You can spend more money chasing a model number when the difference you actually care about barely matters to your kitchen. And there's another number buyers trust even more than the model name. Mistake number 4, assuming more power means better cooking. Now forget the model number for a second. There's another big number that can fool you. Higher wattage doesn't automatically mean better cooking. Air frying is about what happens to the food inside the cooking environment. So instead of obsessing over wattage alone, pay attention to the result. Does food brown evenly? Do some pieces need more attention? Does overcrowding noticeably change the crispness? Those observations tell you more about the real cooking experience than a big number on a specification sheet by itself. Because you can otherwise end up blaming the recipe, the temperature, or the food, when the real issue may simply be how the food is being cooked. The number on the box matters. The result on the plate matters more. And if you're buying based on specifications alone, there's another number you can easily overvalue. The number of functions. Mistake number 5, buying features instead of usefulness. 6 functions sounds impressive. But here's the question that actually matters. Will you use them? The Ninja Max XL 9.5L offers air fry, max crisp, roast, bake, reheat, and dehydrate. That's a useful range. But don't buy an air fryer because the product page has a longer feature list. If you mainly cook fries, chicken, vegetables, and frozen foods, those are the functions that should drive your decision. If you regularly roast, reheat, bake, or dehydrate, those additional modes become more valuable. The mistake isn't buying 6 functions. The mistake is paying for 6 functions you never use. Features should solve a problem in your kitchen. They shouldn't just make the product description look impressive. But here's the mistake you won't notice while you're shopping on Amazon. You don't live on the product page. You live with the appliance. Mistake number 6, ignoring what it's like to own it. You don't buy an appliance once. You live with it every day. A large air fryer needs somewhere to live. You need room to open the drawers. You need clearance around the machine. And you need to think about cleaning after the excitement of the first week disappears. Ninja's instructions for the DZ400 UK specify at least 15 centimeters of space above and on all sides for proper air circulation. The drawers and crisper plates are dishwasher safe, while Ninja also recommends hand washing the drawers to help extend their life. That sounds like boring information, until you're using the machine every day. Because if an appliance is awkward to clean, awkward to store, or awkward to operate, eventually you stop using it. And that's a terrible deal for an appliance you bought to make cooking easier. But we're not done. We've looked at the machine. Now we need to look at you. Mistake number 7. Buying for the wrong household. This is the mistake I'd make if I were shopping on Amazon tonight. I'd probably search, what's the best air fryer? That's the wrong question. Because there is no single best air fryer. There's only the air fryer that best fits how you actually cook. If you're cooking small portions for one person, a large dual-zone machine may be unnecessary. If you're cooking for two independent zones can make dinner much easier. If you're feeding a family, larger usable capacity and separate cooking zones can become far more valuable. So don't buy the air fryer that looks best in somebody else's kitchen. Buy the one that solves the biggest problem in yours. And now we can finally build the decision around something more useful than a product ranking. So, what should you actually look for? Before looking at any specific model, here's the framework I'd use. First, usable cooking space. Second, one cooking zone or two. Third, real specifications, not just model names. Fourth, actual cooking performance, not wattage alone. Fifth, features you'll genuinely use. Sixth, cleaning, counter space, ventilation, and everyday ownership. And finally, whether the machine actually fits your household. Now, let's put the Ninja Max XL 9.5L through that test. Does the Ninja Max XL 9.5L actually pass? Let's take it one point at a time. Usable capacity? The 9.5L total capacity is divided between two 4.75L drawers. So the important part isn't simply the 9.5L headline. It's that the capacity is divided into two separate cooking zones. Two cooking zones? Yes. You can prepare different foods separately and use sync when you want them ready at the same time. And when you're cooking the same food in both drawers, Match can copy the settings from one zone to the other. That's a meaningful difference from simply having one large basket. Useful functions? You get 6 cooking functions. Air fry, max crisp, roast, bake, reheat, and dehydrate. The question isn't whether 6 sounds impressive. It's whether those functions match what you actually cook. Everyday ownership? This is where you need to be realistic. The machine is large. Counter space matters. Drawer clearance matters. Ventilation matters. Cleaning matters. Those aren't exciting features, but they're part of what you're buying. And that's something product pages don't always make you think about. But is it actually worth paying more for? This is the objection I'd have before buying it. Why not just get a cheaper air fryer? You can. The question isn't whether cheaper options exist. They do. The question is whether the features you're paying for solve a problem you actually have. If you almost always cook one food at a time, you may not need dual zone. If you're cooking small portions for yourself, you may not need 9.5L. And if counter space is limited, the larger footprint may be a bigger disadvantage than the extra capacity is an advantage. But if dinner regularly means a protein plus a side, different temperatures, different cooking times, and you want both ready together, then the two-zone design becomes much more compelling. Because the value isn't simply, it's a big air fryer. The value is, I can cook different parts of my meal independently and coordinate them. That's a much better reason to buy it. Who should buy it? If you regularly cook a protein and a side. If you're feeding several people. If you actually need 2 cooking zones. If coordinating different foods is a genuine problem in your kitchen, The Ninja Max XL 9.5L makes a lot of sense. But if you're cooking tiny portions, if counter space is limited, or if you rarely cook two foods at once, I'd look at something smaller. And that's why I wouldn't call this the best air fryer for everyone. I'd call it a strong fit for a specific type of buyer. My verdict: the Ninja Max XL 9.5L shouldn't win your decision because it says 9.5L on the box. It shouldn't win because it has 6 functions. And it shouldn't win simply because it's a Ninja. The real question is much simpler. Does the two-zone design solve a problem you actually have in your kitchen? If the answer is yes, the format becomes much more compelling. If the answer is no, you may be paying for capacity and flexibility you don't really need. And that's the lesson behind all 7 mistakes. Don't buy based on liters alone. Don't ignore one zone versus 2. Don't trust the model number without checking what actually changes. Don't assume higher wattage automatically means better cooking. Don't pay for features you won't use. Don't ignore what it's like to own the appliance. And don't buy an air fryer designed for somebody else's household. Don't buy the Ninja Max XL 9.5L just because it says 9.5L on the box. Buy it if the two-zone design actually solves a problem in your kitchen. If it does, check the current price and specifications below before you buy. And if you're still deciding between a single basket and dual-zone air fryer, watch the next comparison before you make your decision.